What's up?
Are we live? Yeah, we're live. What's up? What's up, bro?
Yeah, we're live. Your video is stuck, huh, by the way. Your internet is acting up.
Mine?
Yeah, major. Yeah, now it's fine. Now it's fine. But when the
That's
video
fine.
when you started, no, no, now
Okay.
you're stuck again. You're
Uh,
stuck.
is it?
Bro, this
For
is
me, it's fine.
major lag. Of course, for
Okay.
you it will be fine, no, because
Hold
you're
on.
on this thing.
Hold on. Let me just. You continue. I'll just be back.
Yeah, आराम से.
Yo.
Yo, it
Yeah.
still seems slightly broken.
Still, yeah, is it? I don't know, bro. Like, it's nothing. Like, nothing's playing.
Give me a sec.
Right.
Something is going wrong.
Yeah.
Let me check if my end if everything is fine. Should be
Yeah.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, I guess it should be fine now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still getting thoda stuck, but I think it's better.
Mhm.
Cool.
That's fine.
Let's
Yeah.
start then.
Are we going live
I
again?
guess.
Or are we
No,
live?
we're already live. All this is happening live, technically.
Oh, yeah. Fuck.
All this is
I don't
happening
like.
live.
Yeah. No, fine. Welcome
How?
back. Welcome back. How are you doing, bro?
All good, bro. Going great.
Good weekend. Good week.
Good weekend, good week, and hopefully a good week, upcoming weekend as well in terms of Arsenal. I got my full
Yep.
sleeve Adidas
Yeah,
Arsenal
I
t-shirt.
was just saying that. Looks good. Looks good.
I got
Like
it. It's difficult to
best
find
away.
best away jersey. Like I was thinking, like, what
And
do I like? Should I buy the like just for fun? Buy the new away kit and like
yeah, might
creep
as well.
out people.
Someday we are gonna look back at it and like it's gonna be a collector's item. Someday,
I
100%.
yeah. I
100%.
hope. I hope.
Like
I hope.
yeah, like, because I was checking
I,
online. That's right. Like when the Bruce Banana jersey came out
hmm,
back in '90s, people hated it, and now everyone just fucking loves it.
yeah.
So, yeah,
I know.
like with hopefully with not hopefully, but like I guess with time, people will start to look at this jersey in a new way. Who knows? Who knows?
True.
But yeah,
If you
like
win
before we
something,
start,
if you
yeah, go on.
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah, I was gonna say like before we go on, let's there's something like a few like a death has happened recently of someone we know very closely, like both you and me have known for quite some time now. It's like the name is it's called the ego of all these United fans, and it suffered a massive death recently.
I for a second I was like, bro, what are you saying? Are you making some announcement which I don't know? Okay, I thought
It
that
is. See, it is. It has been quite a tragic ending to that.
true,
It has been. It has been.
true, true. And I don't think there's anything wrong in that. As of now,
Hmm.
it's fine.
Yeah.
It's good. Whatever is happening, it's not
Whatever
uncalled
happens,
for.
happens.
It's not uncalled for. It's not uncalled for. So
Listen, like I know your fans are upset and all those kind of things, but you gotta remember that Arsenal has been a banter club, has suffered by being called a banter club for. close to a decade,
They
if
they
not.
only used to call us. They only used to call us.
Exactly. Like it's them, it's Chelsea fans. Like I don't think anybody else. I doubt
No, no,
anybody
it's it's
else. But
it's uh
listen,
it's
when it's
it's them only.
your time to suffer, bitch, is what I'm saying.
It's see, I know, like when it comes to suffering and all that, I get it. It's just that
Yeah,
the kind of like the thing is, now it's not too way back in the past also. No, 2014, 15 also they used to trash talk. I remember, like
yeah, yeah,
they
yeah.
had the set of fans now who were not post, like the
Mm.
Sir Alex hangover wasn't done, so
Mhm.
they were still in their hangover. So they used to talk shit. So they used to talk shit till
Mm.
2014, 15. So 2014, 15, I know it's almost like 9, 10 years ago. Still, like
Mm.
these things you end up remembering. So
Right,
yeah,
right, right, right.
it's just that it's cool, man. Everyone has their time, and I know right now United are not having a great time, and I hope
Yeah,
it remains this way for the next 100 years. Yeah, that's all.
fair enough, fair enough. So
Cool.
I'm just putting my notes up. I'm just putting my notes up before we start.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
Put
yeah,
it up.
yeah. So a good win. We're sitting top of the
Very good
group.
one.
We are sitting top of the
Very good.
league. How much of the match do you catch finally? Like, do you see the entire match?
Which one? The Premier League,
Uh, yeah, no, 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 the Champions League match.
Champions League. I told you now. I passed out. I started the game. I
Yeah,
started watching the game
yeah,
first.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
It is a weekday, now. So like around
Yeah, yeah.
1:30 I started. Around one
Mm.
forty I must have passed out,
Oh, damn.
and
Okay.
then I woke up when it was
That
4-0.
was 4-0 up. Like, I know, yeah,
Yeah,
like,
4-0 up.
I woke up, I slept up at 0-0. I woke up at 4-0. Like, amazing.
Yeah, yeah. I woke up at 4-0. I thought like, okay, chill, I'll wake up to like 1-0 or something. Then I woke up, I'm like, oh,
Mm.
what is this? I'm watching 4-0. Then 5-0 also happened. Then
Yeah,
after
yeah, yeah.
like moments after I woke up, Odegaard scored the fifth. And then after that, like, okay, second half. I was watching the second half. I was like, okay, chill, cool. Today I might get to see like Arsenal goes in double digits by the way it was going.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
it was going really good up till
Mm.
one point. And
Mm.
yeah, there were moments where like they also look like they would
Mm.
score, especially the Ilya
Yeah.
Wahi. He's a very good
Oh,
player.
yeah. Like, honestly, this is the first time a player has dribbled past Saliba.
Hmm.
Uh,
I've seen that
yeah, you don't see such things often. Like a
often.
good
Surely.
player, like yeah, like often meaning like never happens. And
Okay.
Wahi, like I think a player to look out for in the future,
Yeah, of
hopefully.
course, definitely,
Yeah, hopefully.
definitely,
Yeah,
definitely,
because like anyone who's running past or dribbling past Saliba, like I want to take a look at that guy in the near future
definitely,
because
definitely. Ilya Wahi is
you
a
can do
good
that.
profile. He's a
Yeah,
striker also.
just like yeah, 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 yep, yep, yep. Like it really remind me of Jesus in a way,
I know,
like close control,
but
close ball
he has
control,
he's more of
get the ball
a
to the speed.
instinctive
Hmm.
finisher compared to Jesus. I feel Jesus is like does more about that chance creation and all that. He works towards it, whereas this guy is like a little more instinct. I feel like more than that, the way he was moving around and all that. I feel he's an
Hmm.
upgraded Nketiah.
Hmm.
Like, yeah, the
Hmm.
way he goes, finds spaces and all that, runs into spaces.
Right.
He's a striker. He's a proper striker. It's just that,
Yeah, yeah. He's not a fox in the
how,
box kind of a striker. Like
yeah,
he's a
yeah,
guy
yeah,
who carry the ball
yeah. Carry
for a
the
couple of
ball, get into the spaces, random spaces, and all that. Yeah.
right, 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 right. Yeah, yeah. But, and see this. I was thinking about this, like why there's a huge difference between the teams that we play in the Premier League and the teams that we are playing in Champions League, where you see teams in the Premier League just parking the bus, right? It's just parking the
Yeah.
bus and it's never going anywhere. They're holding the ball, they're holding a line. It's a deep block. And Champions League, all these teams, and like, in all fairness, to teams like Arsenal's and Galatasaray and all these teams, maybe not sitting at the top of their respective leagues, but I think what happens is you're playing at I think Europe's premier event
It
at
is.
this
It is.
point, and I don't think any team no matter who the team is gonna come to such a competition and just park the bus because they really want to showcase football, right? That's what it's all about. And think about that. Like I felt good. I was happy, that
Hmm.
teams are playing good football. And while thinking about that, I just realized Premier League managers are looking at this game and thinking that we are gonna double down on fucking parking the bus against Arsenal at this point. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake.
It's like, see, the thing is, now this is the Premier League. That's why, see, the thing is, parking the bus. Parking the bus works fine till an extent, I would say.
Hmm,
To an
hmm,
extent, it can work fine. It's anyway, it's an outdated tactic. The thing is,
yep,
even we, no matter what day, every team, every mid-table team has parked the bus against us, and they've suffered.
yep.
So it's not like, we don't know the way around it. It's
Hmm.
just that the how
We
would
need
I
to
say? Yeah,
find new ways
yeah,
around it.
yeah. In the Premier League, it's the vibe also, no? Like, like, okay, Arsenal is an attacking team, need
Yeah,
to hold them. So all these things are around them. So whereas in the Champions
yeah,
League, it's not that. Champions League, it's a cup competition. So the thing is,
exactly,
everyone.
exactly.
So the goal is very similar for everyone in the group. That is to qualify for the next round. That is
Hmm.
the goal for everyone. So
If not
that's
that,
how.
go into Europa League.
Yeah, that's what they
Actually,
don't have targets like, okay, go to Europa League, or like, okay, finish, don't get relegated, or stuff like that. So targets also differ from
yep,
in both the
yep,
leagues.
yep.
So I think that makes
Exactly.
a
Like,
big difference.
and for such smaller teams, like again, no disrespect, but it's a showcase. And if let's say we are talking about Wahi, you're coming out playing your attackers playing, and a big club catches takes notes takes a note of your
Mhm.
player. Hey,
Mhm.
why not? Like,
Yep,
might as well
agreed.
cash
Agreed.
might as well cash in. And yeah, I guess another thing is I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, like basically this game was essentially where we saw what happens when Arsenal are allowed to play football
Yeah, yeah, agreed.
properly. And any if you're giving Arsenal this space to just run, like if you're gonna give Martinelli space to run,
Hmm.
it's not gonna end good for you at all.
Yeah, yeah, agreed.
You're
Agreed.
not getting, yeah, you're
Agreed.
gonna get bad
hundred
because
percent,
that's the kind
hundred
of
percent. There's
these are the kind of players we have. You give them any bit of blade of grass and they're gonna run in behind you and they're gonna destroy you. And this is what
yeah,
we don't see in the Premier League right now. And like we are talking about, like, oh, is Arsenal being too pragmatic? Is Arteta being too pragmatic? I don't think Arteta is being pragmatic. I think the teams you are facing are being pragmatic. When you
oh
have
yeah,
10
very
players,
much.
when you have 10 players behind the ball, you have three players ganging up on Saka and Martinelli. You're not going to see the free fluid football that we saw last season. It's not going to
You
happen. It's
can't,
not going
you
to.
can't,
Yeah, you can't. You just can't.
you can't. So yeah, that's
Hmm.
what. Like as you said, it's like when we, as you said, when you talk about like, okay, sitting deep, this is a very, and as I said, it's a league kind of thing. If we are playing the French league also now, and we
Yeah.
had like lawns, the same lawns would sit deep against us. Okay, so
Yep.
so
Exactly.
that's the biggest difference. And in the Premier League also, how would I say it? Like, okay, it's not just, I won't just blame the bottom table teams for this. It's even like teams which are supposedly here at the top right now. Okay,
We
like
saw
you
United do that against us,
see United, I
right?
can still get, like, I still get, okay, United, like, they're trying to figure out the game and all, but then I saw that random guy, bro, who's his, Newcastle, Eddie Howe. So that's the only tactic he has. That guy only understands one thing, how to play that, and
Yep.
now he was crying about the ref and all that also. So yeah,
I love
like
that. I love that.
no, no,
Like
I,
how
I, I, and Newcastle were not
man,
robbed. Huh?
I enjoy.
I want to say this live
No,
on
not at
camera.
all.
I want to say this: Newcastle were not robbed. If
Yeah,
whatever happened, I think it was a proper penalty. If you ask me, it was a
exactly, exactly.
penalty. Definitely, definitely,
Oh,
it's a
100,
penalty.
100. And like I saw stats for those games, and it was like PSG had 34 shots on goal, and 17 of
Yeah,
them came in the second half. Like 31, I guess 31 shots on goal, 17 of them came in the second half. Like
yeah,
that was a proper battering. Even if the even if the score line didn't suggest so, that game was a battering.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It should have been. It
Mm.
should have been PSG like 4-1, 5-1, something of that sort.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
what
Yeah, 31
it's.
shots on goal. Oh, that's a lot. A
That's what
lot.
it should have been. That's what it should have been. Like proper
PSG
4-1,
made
5-1.
760 passes compared to Newcastle's 297. That's more than half. That's way more than half.
I I really want PSG and Dortmund to come
Oh
out with
yeah,
that
I guess
goals.
the Dortmund have
Dortmund have already qualified. Dortmund have
qualified,
already
right? Yeah,
qualified.
by
Yeah.
a good margin, by a
Yeah, it's only
very
between
good margin.
PSG, Newcastle, and Milan now. So
Yeah, PSG are sitting on 7 points. Newcastle and Milan are on 5 points. So like it all
hmm,
comes down to the last game of the group
last
stage.
game, last game.
Yeah,
True.
yeah. A group to
Let's.
keep your eye on, basically.
Yeah, yeah, I really want these guys to win, bro.
Hmm.
PSG or even Milan to go forward. I just don't want Newcastle.
Oh
Newcastle
yeah,
should play Europe, according to me.
Newcastle shouldn't be there like in anywhere. I don't even want them playing the
No, no,
what's
no.
the
They were very good. No, in 2018 they were playing that second division football in England. No, so they should continue doing that. I think it suits them.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly,
It
exactly.
suits
So
them.
they see that's why I don't even want them in the Conference League like that. Screw
Yeah,
that.
I think that
Go,
they are a
go.
relegated bottom table team, and
Yep.
like seriously, bro, this is like Newcastle is like how would I say? Like, okay, let's not talk about it. Fuck it, Newcastle.
Now
It's
go
annoying.
on, bro.
No, no,
I'm
no, no.
supporting you. Go
No,
you.
no. It's not about you supporting. It's just that it's deviating from the thing. We haven't played Newcastle, or we're not going to be playing them anytime soon. So I don't
Yep.
want to talk about them now. We'll talk about
All
them
right.
when the time comes. We're going to play them again in the season at home.
Yep. Yep.
So yeah.
Yep.
So then we'll definitely talk about it.
Perfect.
Okay,
Perfect.
now
Perfect. Okay.
let's talk
Again.
about Kai. Kai. Let's talk about Kai, bro.
Yes. 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Um. See, this is what we wanted. Like you and I spoke the day, or like not the day, but like when he signed, and both of us were of the opinion like we want him crashing the box. We want
Yeah.
him winning the second box. We want him making those late runs into the box,
Yeah.
going to the back post, heading. That's what we want. And that's exactly what he's done 2 games running. And it's beautiful to watch. It's absolutely like not just the goal, because um, the goal was one thing. There was a chance that was a header that he missed maybe a few minutes before the goal went in, like just a few minutes, like a couple of minutes before the goal went in. Um, his pass to Martinelli for the Saka goal, that
Yeah.
was cool. Him doing all sorts of trickery. Like there was a moment in the second half. I don't know if you saw it. He was on the touchline. He made a Cruyff turn,
Yeah. I saw that. I
ran
saw
in.
that.
He
I saw
ran
that.
in, and like you see those moments, and you think this guy is getting his confidence back again.
When you see that, you're like, okay, this guy's worth 60 million. What we paid for him, and he does those things.
Exactly,
So that's what
exactly.
60 million players are supposed to do. Bring that exceptional quality.
100%, 100%. And I guess this is the first time we've played this front five, if I'm not mistaken.
Uh,
Gabby Jesus,
Havertz,
Martinelli, Saka. Yeah,
yeah.
these this front five,
Havertz
yeah,
is
has
playing
never
with
played
them the
together.
first. They've
Yep.
they've played
Yep.
Saka, Martinelli, Jesus. So this Havertz haven't
Yeah, but
played with
like
them.
yeah, this front five in particular, and I think this was the plan to begin with.
Yeah, but the thing is, with this front five and with Havertz setting in and all that, I don't miss Thomas Partey at all. I think this we can
Yeah,
let go of him and just sign a decent
yeah,
replacement, and we'll be good
mm, yeah, yeah,
in
yeah.
Jan
This,
because like Jorginho is there. Jorginho is good enough to come into the role. instead of Partey, and it's say we get someone like a Luis or something, I would be very reassured about our midfield. I don't need to worry about it. It's just that my main thing was because of Havertz not being able to show up, we always had that doubt that who's going to play the role. So that's number 6 because we wanted Declan at 8, but given Havertz is showing up, so uh,
Right.
I think
Right.
Declan is doing very well at this role of 6, and rather just keep him
He's
there.
exceptional. Exceptional.
Exceptional,
Except like
exceptional.
I've run out of superlatives to describe Declan
Yeah,
Rice.
yeah, same. Yeah.
Later in the second half, there was a 5 second period where he got the ball, passed it,
Mm.
someone lost the ball, he made 2 tackles in 3 seconds.
Yeah,
I'm like, this guy is unbelievable.
I know.
And you
I know.
see the
I
difference, see the difference what he's gotten to the team, and like it's beautiful. It's
yeah.
beautiful. Like this is why he spent the big money. And on the right
That's what
players, by the way. Like
I saw the other day. There was a tweet that less than 20 million more to West Ham. I feel we robbed them or something.
oh yeah, we should. Actually should. Like maybe build them a new training ground or something. Like I don't know what they want. Like tell us what you want. We'll give it to you.
Yep. Cool, man. Let's move on to the next part. That is, let's talk
Yeah,
about
yeah.
the weekend game against Wolves. Okay.
Oh yeah. Yep.
What is your prediction?
Um listen, I think I was gonna say a routine win. But because I was thinking a routine win against Arsenal's would have been good, but I was thinking routine win will be like a 2-0 win. I didn't see a
Hmm.
6-0 thing coming. But I would say a routine win, like a 2-0 should be good enough. And
Anything good?
maybe a 3-0 because I think Wolves have a lot of injuries going on at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have it open here somewhere. Give me a sec. They don't have Neto.
You're not Neto. Pedro Neto,
They
main
don't
player.
have Neto. Yeah, they don't have someone else as well. And they just lost a game, right? To Fulham.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Ramsdale's linked to Wolves. So like, I don't know why.
Linked to Wolves, right? Wow.
Yeah, like
Imagine
no idea
doing so
why.
much in life and being linked to Wolves. Like
I swear, bro. Like how
I would
how
retire. I
bad?
would retire. I would retire.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would be like,
What has
this.
Raya done to you
Yeah,
for
like
you to be
what
linked
the
to?
you do so much in life and then you get linked to Wolves. Like
I swear. Okay, Mario Lemina isn't there. Yao Gomez isn't there. Petro
some
Neto
import
has
players.
started doing some. Yeah, yeah. Petro Neto has started doing some running exercises, but he's unlikely to be there for the team. So like they're missing around 3 players, 3 key players. I think Craig Dawson is back after suspension, but like, I don't know how much of a difference he's gonna make. But like those three are quite important. At least Lemina and Petro Neto for me. Those are key
Agreed.
key players. Key players. They have the Chuang guy.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't want I don't want to I don't want to forget his name because I know what he did to Pep. I'm not gonna forget his name. I don't want to be Pep again.
Pep. No, but that was away. Pep got fucked away.
Yeah, but still, like you never know. Karma's a bitch, right? Like
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Let's not.
Hmm.
He has a name. Let's remember the name
Hmm.
always.
Chuang. Good
Yeah.
name.
I
Good name.
I I'll
Yeah.
remember that name always, bro. Forever throughout my life, I'm going to remember that name
Is it
throughout my
like is
life.
it Korean?
Oh, bro, come on, don't even say that. Now you're jinxing it. He said na
Um,
Pep's
I'm,
thing
I'm,
was the Korean guy, that Korean guy. Pep said
like, he is Korean, right? He is
he's
Korean,
of
right?
course he's Korean. Of course he's Korean.
Yeah, I'm just confirming. So like you see, because here's the thing, we don't have a good Korean in the Premier League. A good Korean player is what I mean. So that's why I'm asking. It's good to see good Korean players come in and
Oh.
make the name.
Yeah, man.
You know I'm right. You know I'm right. Yeah,
I
yeah,
know. We don't have good Korean players in the
yeah,
Premier
yeah.
League.
Yeah,
I would
we
agree
should
there.
get more.
Yeah, I know. Last was Park Ji Sung.
Hmm.
Last was Park Ji Sung. After
Good.
that, I haven't seen.
Excellent. Yeah,
I haven't seen
no,
any good decent Korean after that. No, we had now. We had
no,
that Korean. No, we had also had a park. We also had a park, Kim Sung Park or something. I don't know.
yeah. You're just making noises at this point. Like you're saying park at the end of it.
No man, there's a player called. We did have a player called Park. I remember,
Yeah,
but I don't know whether it was a
yeah,
Kim Sung because that I made up. That I agree. I
yeah.
made up. That's a too random. It's like being ignorant about South Koreans.
Mm.
So yeah,
So, what are your predictions?
I'm going for 3-0.
Yeah.
3-0. I see.
Uh,
Saka will get one goal. The
mm,
other will come from Odegaard because Odegaard, once he gets a goal, he gets good confidence. And the third one I
yeah.
see coming from Gabriel Jesus or something.
Right. Could be.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I, yeah, I think we have a team, like a main team now.
yeah.
I want to say. Um, the only player missing in this is Julian Timber at this point.
Actually, true that.
Yeah,
True that.
that's the
Definitely.
only player.
Timber is the only missing
For
link now.
Yep, like if I had to pick like a first 12 or first 13, I would say
Hmm.
it would be these players, Ben White and Julian Timber. Ben White because like he's just coming back from injuries. That's it.
Yeah,
No one
yeah.
else. Partey, I don't really trust enough again to
Partey, I
be
don't know.
injury
Found
free.
him. I've forgotten that
Yeah.
he's a part of Arsenal.
Yep. Yep.
I've
Like because
forgotten.
I don't even see reports of like where his progress is at this point.
Who? Oh,
Partey.
his progress. Partey's
Yeah,
progress. Partey's
like
progress.
yeah, I have no idea what is because I see Timbers running around. He just put up a post recently.
Yeah,
That he's
yeah.
doing some light weight training. He's running. So like yeah, you're right. Like Jan, we could see him as soon as maybe Jan end if you're lucky.
No, actually, no. Actually, no. You know what? Recently, Arteta had
Yeah.
also come out and said that he's faced a
Mm.
setback during
Okay.
in his recovery.
Rehabilitation.
So,
Yeah.
because of which he might be missing Euro 2024 also for
Oh,
Netherlands.
is it? Because
Yeah,
just put
I
up a post.
yeah, I know, I know,
Timber.
I know he put up a post with the Bible quotes and all that. I
Yeah,
I've seen
he
that.
always does that, but like just
Yeah,
scroll
no, no,
through.
no, no. This one was proper. Like proper Bible quote was like in that in like
Yeah,
proper
yeah.
edited and all that. So
Mm.
he had done that. I saw that post. But the thing is, some days before only I had seen this thing on Twitter where
Mm.
Arteta had come out and said that I guess one of the press conferences, one of the games, I guess
No.
probably the weekend game Brentford or post Brentford or pre. I think this is
Mm.
the Champions League, the pre Champions League
Okay.
game.
Okay.
He did
Mm.
mention that he's had a setback, but he's like he appreciates his attitude and all that. So let's see. I'm not really getting into it because ACL is a bad injury. So yeah, we should. Uh, I feel on the safer side, we should get a backup. We should get a defender in this thing. What plans we had for Timber? Because I don't see Timber coming until the end of the season because of the ACL. I don't see him come back till the end of the season. So like, let's just get a decent player who can probably provide some cover in case one of
Yeah.
our center backs get get injured. Right, that's my main concern right now. A center back is getting
Right.
injured because Ben White,
Yeah.
Tomiyasu, Zinchenko, these are
Mm.
good enough to cover the fullback positions. The center back position
Right.
is where I'm sort of like I'm scared about that one injury to Gabriel or Saliba, then Kivior comes in. I
Mm.
would also want like I know Kivior is good and all that. He's young, but I would still want
I
someone a
think
little more.
Kivio, yeah, like I think Kivio is gonna end up becoming like a fullback, honestly,
Yeah, he plays
because
left back only mostly.
he plays left back these days, and I think it's good for him because like at the end you want these players to have minutes in their legs, and the only way to do it is like see you're not gonna replace Gabriel or Saliba, at least in this game. Maybe in the last game of the Champions League group stage,
Yeah.
you might see, shuffling around, players, maybe give the players like Nwaneri and
Mm.
Miles Kelly, or like, what's his name?
Mm.
Miles Kelly. These, you might
Miles
see
Kelly.
these players, yeah, Miles Kelly, right?
Yeah.
These players get a run in, but yeah, like, get these players minutes in the legs because we don't want a repeat of last year.
Oh yeah,
You don't want
of
that
course.
happening because
Yeah.
we ran out of steam last year. We had the injuries and we ran out of steam. That's what happened. And I don't blame the team because it's a young team
Yeah.
and they played phenomenally. But I think Arteta has learned from it, and I think the players have learned from it as well.
Oh yeah, definitely,
Yeah, so
definitely.
it's good.
It's
Yeah,
visible, no? The way they play, the way, like, that there's a level of pessimism in the game which I like.
yeah, it's more conservative. It's not
Yeah,
attack, 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 attack.
yeah, yeah. It's a
Yeah,
little bit
it's
of
not.
pessimistic approach, which is good.
Hmm.
It's good. It's
Yeah,
good.
it's good.
That's what
Yeah, yeah.
I told. I was talking to Dhruv also about this. I told him the same thing, that this reminds me of, more than anything. This reminds me of Mourinho's Chelsea, the way they used to play.
Hmm.
Like,
Hmm.
they were conservative. Like, see, the thing is, there's a
Yeah.
very bad idea that they park the bus always. Okay, no, if they
Hmm.
always park the bus,
No,
then
no.
Didier Drogba would have so many goals. Drogba
Hmm.
wouldn't have so many goals. The reason why he has so many goals, right? They did park the bus at situations when it was okay. It's evident they're parking the bus, but there was this, I would say, very good counter-attacking football to watch when you
Yeah,
had Drogba and Lampard and all that.
100%.
So
And
and that's what
it
they did.
was
They score from set pieces and all. Like, what we do right now. They should score from corners and free kicks and all that. You
hmm,
had Terry coming and scoring that odd header once in a while. You
yeah,
had Drogba doing most of the damage every time against almost everyone.
of course,
So
of
I think
course,
it's
especially
very, like, yeah. And then you
hmm,
have like Odegaard. It reminds me a little bit of like what Lampard used to do. I would even say
hmm,
Declan Rice more than that. Declan Rice reminds
hmm,
me of what Lampard used to do. Like,
hmm,
come out there, score that one crucial goal, take a long shot and all that. So it's, I
yeah,
don't know. It reminds me a lot of that team. Like, Mourinho Chelsea, in terms of the way we play, the way we go about defending. Of course, with
hmm,
times evolving, some things will change with evolved
hmm,
times, but overall, it's very reminiscent of
yeah.
that team when you go to see, in
And
terms
it
of
was a
the
resilient team at the end. That's what
yeah.
I think we are becoming as well.
Oh
I
yeah, yeah,
don't, I'm not, the times where we used to be 2-0 up, maybe 1-0 up. 1-0 up is still a scary scoreline, but we used to
yeah.
be 2-0 up and going into halftime, and like, there was still a feeling of uncertainty.
There's still a feeling. There's a lot of feeling of uncertainty.
No,
There
like
was
in
also,
that particular moment, in that particular moment, there was still a certain feeling of
yeah.
uncertainty, that crept in. And lo and behold,
Hmm.
we might lose the game 4-2, 3-2, or something like that.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
even with 1-0 up, um, let's, for example, the game against City
Hmm.
got the goal in the 85th, 86th minute. And I felt surprisingly calm. I knew we were good enough to see the game out. The game against Brentford on the
Yeah,
weekend.
yeah.
Something
Same, same.
we got the goal again in the 88th minute or something.
Yeah,
Surprisingly calm. Like I'm not scared any longer of uh, what's gonna happen if they're gonna maybe go on a counter because we have three players in the back line in Saliba, Gabby, and Declan Rice who are that good enough
yeah.
to
I
handle
think
any
Declan Rice was
situation.
that different. Declan Rice is that
Yeah,
difference.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I think over 3 seasons, Arteta has his diamond. He first
Hmm.
got Gabriel, then he got Saliba, then he got Declan
Declan
Rice,
Rice.
and I think he's happy now.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what.
I think, yeah. That's why we see the defensive improvement is, I'm telling you, is all down to Declan Rice.
Yep.
Because he adds that level of reassurance in that number six
Yeah,
position, and he comes
yeah,
back, falls back, and all that. So it's good. It's good. I like, the thing is, that's what, like, with Partey we did not have. A Partey used to make those random mistakes once in a while, and then, what we saw at the end of last
mm,
season against Nottingham Forest, what he did, all that
mm,
nonsense, the bullshit
mm,
game against Brighton, which he played at home at the end. So there you saw
mm,
Partey was like evidently at fault. He was getting owned by Caicedo and stuff like that. So it's like honestly, when Declan joined, I was very happy because I knew that we need to replace Partey. Partey is not good enough to be the main starting midfielder. See, the thing is, I
yeah,
know on Twitter, if we go, we see a lot of people
mm.
backing Partey. That's because most of those people are from Africa, and they just prefer, like, I'm not. There's nothing racist about it. Nothing racist about it. They're from Africa, so of course they back Partey. What happened? This is a fact. I said. I always see
It
the
just came
profile.
out of
It's like
it just came,
Ghana Gunner, this, that,
yeah, it just came out of
Somalian
blue. That's
Gunner.
what that's why I'm laughing, bro. Like
No, because that's where I see. That's the only place where I see people like they're like, oh, you know what, we want Thomas Partey. Nowhere I see. Whenever I see our like YouTube creators and all that, Arsenal YouTube creators, no one talks about like Partey. Okay, Partey I see only spoken about in one place. That is like Twitter, and this mainly that Ghana gunner and all that Somalian gunner and this that. No
Right.
disrespect to Africans or anything about this. It's just that I only see that's the one section of fans which back him. And the thing is, for
Mhm.
Arsenal, it's a lot. We have a lot of African fans.
Oh yeah, yeah, of course, of course. And like the thing is, we've had a lot of black players through the history.
African players, yeah,
So
yeah, African
there's
players.
African, yeah, exactly, black African players, like whatever you want to call them, black European, black African, whatever. But so like yeah, there of course is gonna be a huge following amongst those communities. But what I think about Partey, right, is what I feel about Kieran Tierney and now about Ramsdale as well. Like the team has passed these players by.
Yeah, agreed.
First, yeah, like Tierney was the first evident one, evident
Yeah,
that the
agreed.
game and the team has passed him so quickly, so quickly.
By
Like there
miles.
were a time when, yeah, um, last to last season was it when we got Nuno Tavares?
Yeah,
Tierney was injured at the start of the season, if you remember that.
yeah, I
Tavares
know,
came
I
in,
know.
did a good job, did a solid job. Tierney came back in, and he was fine. Got injured again. Then we got Tavares back in. Didn't really
Yeah.
work out, and Xhaka started playing over there. If you remember that, like he went back
Mhm.
to that left back position, and I guess that was the end for Kieran Tierney. But I'm still this season. We all know what
Mhm.
happened to him. I think the games passed him by. What Arteta wanted from him, I don't think he got it. And as soon as the opportunity came through for someone like Raya to come in, yeah, we spoke about Arteta's ruthlessness last season, last
Yeah.
episode. This is it. I think it's the same is happening with Thomas Partey at this point. The
On
longer we go without him, the more we are gonna feel that it's just not worth the effort right now to keep him.
uh yeah, man. Agreed. 100% agreed.
Yeah,
100% agreed.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
not worth it. Definitely not worth it.
yeah.
Cool. I guess, yeah,
So
I guess
yeah,
we
both of
discussed
us
all
got
the points,
3-0
bro.
3-0
And
win
even
for the
today,
Arsenal.
your internet also not helped today a lot. I think
But yeah,
we'll get to watch
it's
it. I
something
mean,
something. So yeah,
yeah, yeah. The thing is, I think it's your LAN cable wala issue. But okay, we'll look into it later.
yeah. Like I got it. It's there. Like I can see it. But like yeah,
No, no,
maybe like
it's basically what you're facing is packet loss.
could be.
Packet loss, packet
Or
loss.
maybe yeah, maybe my internet's just upset that we used a different streaming site last time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now we're back to StreamYard. You can see the logo on top, no? Top,
Oh
top
yeah,
of
yeah,
the head.
yeah, yeah. Fuck you, Mike. What you're paying for this right now? This is what you hired us to.
No, but the thing is now for the StreamYard, this logo, no. If you want to remove it, you have to pay more. Then but the thing is
Nah,
like
that's fine.
we got it. We yeah yeah we they gave us a deal. So where thanks to StreamYard for this, they gave us
Yeah.
a deal where they would say where it was like just add the logo, the remaining features remain, and the price was just half of it. So I think
Hmm.
StreamYard did a very good thing there. So
Yeah, that's
if
fine. That's fine.
I think it's
Makes
really
sense.
good. It's very considerate of
Yes.
StreamYard that because that OBS setup was just too much, man. Like I can't.
Maybe
If I
they saw our last team, right? They saw our last team and how much we struggled with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I think StreamYard saw it and they were like, "Arey, nahi, these people, no,
Yeah,
we
let's
give
throw
them.
these guys a ball. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll give them. So it's some this thing." I'm like, okay, it's cool. StreamYard logos there is fine with me. Keep it
Mm.
forever.
Mm.
Keep it forever. I don't care. But you just don't charge me more than this.
Yep.
Cool. I guess we can
100%.
call it
100%. Yep. We will see you guys on Sunday evening after the game.
Sunday evening post game. What time are we
Whenever.
playing?
Yeah.
8:30. Post game
8:30
then we'll
on Saturday.
Saturday. Okay, so Sunday
Yeah.
evening we can.
Yeah,
Let's
Sunday
see.
evening or maybe yeah. Let's go. Let's do that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hoping for a good win.
Cool.
And another big game on the Sunday, which is City versus Tottenham. So yeah, let's see what happens over there
Yeah.
as well.
Let's see.
Yeah. Fingers crossed Tottenham get nuked.
So I really wanted to be a draw more than anything.
No, I'm just hoping. Like, I'm not saying like City should win or Tottenham. I'm just
Okay, they
hoping
should get
for a
nuked.
new.
Okay,
Yeah, exactly. That's what.
nuclear warfare.
Nothing about the game. Nothing about the game.
Okay, now you move to warfare. Now we're talking about warfare.
Yeah, yeah, of course, of course, of course. I'm pro
Perfect,
warfare when it comes to Tottenham.
perfect. Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you,
All
guys.
right. We'll see you guys soon, and I'll see you soon, bro. All right.
See you guys.
Peace.
Good night.
Good night.